to spray and I was like, oh my gosh, it was something I never smelled in my life. This perfume is unique. Oh my god, I love this perfume. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to see you today. And today we are going to talk about French perfume, the best French perfume you can find out there. Some of these perfumes are vintage, they are rare, unique, so if you are looking for the best of the best, if you are looking for very distinctive and very unique perfume, you have to watch this video until the end. I really like perfume. I also like vintage perfume. So vintage perfume are perfume which have been launched over 20 years ago. We call that vintage. It's the same thing with clothes, with fashion. So some of this perfume, I think all of them are vintage actually. You can find them out there, but they are not very well known. It's too bad, but they are very, very good perfume. They smell very, very good. And they have a lot of the stories, feeling, emotion between this perfume. That's why I really love perfume. Perfume, it's all about emotion, feelings. When you smell someone, this person doesn't need to speak to you. You can really smell this person. And sometimes you love the perfume and sometimes you don't like the perfume. But yeah, you don't need to speak when you're wearing a perfume. Wearing a perfume, it's like speaking, expressing yourself, but without any words. You don't need to speak, you just need to smell, and that's why I really, really love perfume. It's all about feeling, emotion. Yeah, it's in the hair, you know, it's in the hair, and I really love that. So my day is going to be better now. We are going to talk about perfume. I have 5 perfumes to show you. We are going to smell it, we are going to discover this perfume. Some of them are new for me. I already know this perfume. For me, they are like the best of the best. I have a lot of stories behind it, so I'm gonna tell you how I discovered this perfume, which event remind me this perfume, because I like to wear perfume for specific events in my life, specific time in my life, so I can remember a lot of things about my past, about my memories, about my life, and yeah, I can maybe give you some of my memories about this perfume. Let's start. We are going to discover the first perfume I'm gonna show you is this one. Champagne by Yves Saint Laurent. So this perfume is incredible. Just the name, champagne. Okay, if you love champagne, this perfume is for you. So champagne is really a French wine, and we used to drink champagne in France for some very particular events. And all these events are very positive. So when you open a very good champagne in France, it's for like a very good event in your life. It could be birth, it could be the wedding, it could be just graduation, you just finished something, it could be a promotion. Everything happy in your life, if you want to enjoy life, if you want to burn life, if you want to be happy, you open a champagne bottle. You open champagne in France. So you can imagine that this perfume is a very joyful perfume, just by the name, okay? It's a perfume which can sparkle your life. If you love life, if you are a very joyful person, or if you need a little bit of joy in your life, sparkling in your life, okay? A little bit like something fizzy, go for this perfume. So this is a vintage bottle, meaning that now it doesn't look like that. This is the original bottle. The perfume has been launched in 1993, so this is a 90s perfume and one of my favorite actually. But this is the original bottle. Right now the bottle doesn't look like that. The perfume is pretty similar. But yeah, this is the original bottle and it really looks like a champagne bottle. And it became, the name also have changed, so you can still find this perfume but the name have changed. It became not champagne but it became called Yvress. So Yvress, when you drink a lot of wine in France, we say Yvress, you are ivre, meaning you are a little bit drunk. Okay, but I'm not gonna translate by drunk because drunk is a little bit vulgar. I will say you're full of life and you know you drink a little bit too much, but you're not drunk. You're like fizzy. I'm gonna say you're a little bit like fizzy. And this perfume is that. Okay, so. The first time I discovered this perfume, so I really know this perfume. The first time I discovered this perfume and I wore this perfume, it was at least 10 years ago. I discovered this perfume when I was a student in Paris, a little student in Paris. I was walking in the street in Paris. I was doing a little bit of shopping. I stopped by Galeries Lafayette. If you know Paris, you probably know Galeries Lafayette. It's a huge mall. It's in Saint-Lazare, the area of Saint-Lazare and Printemps, all this area. Printemps Haussmann, but I'm pretty sure you already been in this place in Paris if you already have visited Paris. And I stopped by Galeries Lafayette. I enter and I just, when you enter at that time, the first area was the perfume area. So I stopped in this area. I had time to enjoy a little bit and I started to try perfume actually. And I tried like that, you know, I didn't have anything in my mind. I just tried by chance. And I started to spray and I was like, oh my gosh. It was something I never smelled in my life. This perfume is unique. You're not gonna find a smell like that in your life. Never. It's impossible. And the first time I was like, this is my perfume. This is my perfume. So I wore this perfume for years when I was a student. I'm not wearing this one anymore. I have another one, because I'm a little bit older and I changed my taste. But when I was a student, it was my perfume. It could be still my perfume. This perfume is really good for like in the winter, in the summer, especially I think it's a very like more a summer perfume, spring perfume, because it is so joyful, so like full of it's really like it explodes. There's an explosion of life and joy in this perfume. So it's more like the spring, you know, when everything is try to rebirth and everything is growing and you saw a lot of flowers. It's more a joyful perfume for spring and summer. But I was so captivated by this perfume. And at that time I was a student, I was young, I was full of life. I wanted to discover Paris. It was new for me, Paris at that time. I had so much energy. Yeah, I was young, so it's a very youthful perfume. You can wear this one also if you are a little bit older. It's really depending of your personality and your state of mind right now. But this perfume, it's joy in bottle. Actually, it's joy in bottle. So let's start to smell this perfume now. I told you a lot of things about it. So this perfume, in type of perfume, it's not an oriental. It's a chypre. It's a floral. I'm gonna say it's a really good floral chypre perfume. Like you probably know, there is 7 type of different perfume, and this one is more like a floral perfume. and Chypre, but more in the floral side. Oh my god, I love this perfume. I still love it. You know, 10 years later, it's still something I never smelled before. So this time I'm not gonna use any stick. I want to wear the perfume on my skin, and I really recommend you to wear the perfume on your skin. I'm gonna make a video about it, how to wear perfume, but don't wear a perfume on a sticker. You know why? Because a perfume, it's like for me, it's like it's life. Perfume is a living being. It's not a human being, but it's living. There's some life in the perfume. It's really living, and it's a being. It's a live being. And if you wear the perfume on a sticker, it's not gonna develop really much. You need to wear the perfume on your skin. Perfume are made to be wear on your skin because perfume can change on your skin. They're gonna develop different notes. They're gonna develop different fragrance. It's literally, the perfume is living, okay? The perfume lives. It lives like a plant, or it's living. And on your skin, it's gonna live differently. It's gonna develop. You need to wear the perfume to really know if this perfume is for you. So right now, today, I'm not gonna use any sticker. I really want to express how a perfume can live actually. So I'm gonna use different type of my skin, but I want to show you. So usually you don't rub the perfume, you're supposed to but I'm gonna rub a little bit just to make it develop more. Oh my gosh. This perfume is amazing, amazing, amazing. So the top notes are really fruity. I'm gonna say it's a very, very fruity, at first, very fruity perfume. So there is definitely peach. Peach and lychee for me are very strong right now. It's the first thing I can smell in this perfume. It's really peach and lychee. Apricot, probably apricot. So there's a lot of fruits in this perfume. And the medium notes are more like a little bit earthy, a little bit on the green side right now. And right now it's more like patchouli, amber, oak moss. There's more like that. It's more on the green side. And the base, so right now the base of the perfume, which really defines what is a perfume. So I'm gonna recap a little bit, remind you there's 3 types of notes. There is the first notes, the second notes, the medium notes, and there is the base notes. So top notes, medium notes, and base notes. Top notes are the first thing we are going to smell in the perfume. The medium are like the notes which can develop a little bit later. I'm going to say 1-2 minutes after. And the base, to really smell the base of the perfume, which is really the identity of the perfume. It's really which defines the perfume. You have to wait a little bit longer, at least 10 minutes. And the best is to wait 1 hour, 30 minutes. So that's why when you are buying a perfume, you really need to take your time. Most of the time when I saw people, they're like, oh, I like this perfume, I buy. Usually, if you are a perfume connoisseur, or if you want to do things really correctly or right, you put the perfume on your skin and you wait. So if you have something to do, or another shop, or another thing to do between, wait. And after you can come back and say, I love this perfume, I like how it develops on my skin. So now what really defines this perfume, there's still the fruity notes. I can smell the fruity notes, but it's more fresh and aromatic. Right now it's fruity and earthy at the same time, and there's like lychee, rose, violet, but there's also patchouli, a lot of patchouli actually, and oak moss. This perfume, there's something very unique is in this perfume. it's the most unique floral and floral I ever smell in my life. And you know, still now, 10 years ago. So this is a vintage bottle, so probably the smell might be a little bit like more, not profound, but a little bit different than the regular bottle. But yeah, I mean, if you love floral perfume, if you are someone who loves to wear a floral, you need to try this perfume at least once in your life. At least to really know if it's something that can suit you or it's definitely not your vibe. But this perfume is for someone who loves floral or who love fruity, a lot of fruity. If you love floral, fruity perfume, this perfume is for you. Another perfume I'm gonna show you, this perfume is very special and I have a special story about this perfume. And right now, it's a special perfume for me right now. It has now his own place in my life. And I'm gonna associate this perfume right now, yeah, with a special, with very special memory. This perfume is Boucheron by Bouchurron. So this is an old perfume. It has been launched in 1988, so just 1 year before my birthday. So it's very much like a 80s perfume, and it has a very strong personality. This is a very strong perfume, very elegant, very elegant. This perfume smells, some people said, oh, this perfume smells money or smell like a billionaire woman. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this perfume smells elegant, sophisticated, very feminine. I'm gonna say this perfume smells a woman who loves to seduce, okay? Serial lover woman, I don't know how to say, femme fatale. We say femme fatale in French. We say femme fatale in French, but in English it's called fatal woman, so I'm gonna say it's for a fatal woman, but a type of like very elegant fatal woman. You know, the type of woman you can, yeah, you smell a long way, and very sophisticated, not someone vulgar or. But it has a story. So I first discovered this perfume in San Francisco, in an airport actually. I was flying back from San Francisco to Boston, and I had like a few hours to kill at the airport, and I tried the duty free, and I was like curious to test, and I found this perfume. The duty free was really small, and the choice was very tiny. So I saw the bottle first and I was like, oh my gosh, I never tried this perfume, let's try. I like the bottle, I like Boucheron. So Boucheron is a brand, it's a jewelry brand in Paris. It's a very expensive jewelry brand. I was like, I love the bottle, I never tried before, let's try this one. And the first time I smelled, it smelled so good. I was like, oh my gosh, it smells very good. And it really struck my mind. It really struck my mind. This perfume was like a shock. And to tell you how shocked I was in Miami a few weeks ago, and I didn't bring with me any perfume, and I wanted to smell a perfume, because for me, every woman should wear a perfume. You should wear a perfume every day in your life. Every day. Coco Chanel said, a woman who doesn't smell a perfume, she has no future. And I think a woman who doesn't smell a perfume has no identity. You have to wear perfume. And I didn't have any perfume, so I was in Miami and I decided to check. And in Miami, in every CVS in Miami, you can buy perfume, and I find this one. And I was like, do you remember 7 years ago? I smelled this perfume 7 years ago. 7 years ago, do you remember how good this perfume smelled? And I remember how good this perfume smelled. And I was like, okay, let's take this one. And I take this one, and now it has a very special place in my life. And I wear this perfume, yeah, I wear this perfume a few weeks ago, and it was very special time. So, oh my gosh, now I need to wear it on my skin. I can't wear this one on a paper or stick. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be a waste of of perfume. I can't. So I'm gonna use another place on my skin. So before, let me tell you a little bit about the type of perfume. This perfume is an oriental perfume. It's an oriental, but a very sophisticated. I think it's the most distinctive, elegant oriental perfume I ever tried in my life. And that's why I fall in love in this perfume, because it's a very sophisticated perfume for a very elegant woman. And if you smell this one, you're gonna fall in love if you love oriental perfume. If you're a type of woman who loves strong and oriental perfume, this perfume is for you. So I'm gonna first, I'm not gonna rub because this one is a new bottle. Oh my gosh. So much emotion, so much emotion. So this perfume is also what we call an animalic perfume. Let's say a few words about animalic perfume. Animalic perfume are perfume with what we call an animal note. An animal note. They are strong perfume, and this type of perfume can be wear most of the time if you want to seduce, if you want to express your femininity. Animalic in perfume, it's a note actually. It has a lot of story behind it, but I don't want to go too deep today. But it's a special note in this perfume, and it makes this perfume very, very magnetic. If you wear this perfume, you're gonna be magnetic. You're gonna attract. You're gonna attract people are gonna notice you. So this type of perfume are more like if you want to attract things in your life. It could be love, good thing. It could be a lot of things, positivity, people. If you want to be noticed, animalic perfume are the best. And this one is a very, very good animalic. And when I was wearing this one in Miami, I took an Uber, and even the Uber asked me, "What are you wearing?" because it smelled very good. And I was like, "Oh, it's a very old perfume in France, you don't know the brand," and blah, blah, blah. But even the driver was like, "What are you wearing?" And when someone asks you that, it's a good sign. So the notes are very like, the first notes are very white. So they are white flowers, a little bit fruity, but it's more on the flower side. So it's orange, tangerine, apricot, jasmine. There are a lot of jasmine, and jasmine flowers are very, very strong scents. The second note, the medium notes, are very intense. They are very, very intense. That's why this perfume, it's really for a woman with a strong personality. It's a strong perfume. It has tuberose. It has like ylang ylang, still the jasmine on the side, blossom, amber. I can smell the amber. And now the base of the perfume, which really defines the perfume, it's really like woody and oriental. Right now we are like that. It's really animalic. They are amber, civet, oak moss, musk, vanilla, benzoin. All this, you know, all the nuts, all the traditional notes of the oriental perfume are in this space. But it's strong. And now I have the blend. So right now I'm really on the base of this perfume. I have all together. I have this kind of blend between the jasmine, the civet, the oak moss, the orange, the vanilla. The vanilla is very present in this perfume. It's a very, very good oriental. This one is a very good perfume. And some people say, oh, it's more a mature perfume. I'm not gonna say that. Definitely it is for someone who has a lot of experience in life. I don't think someone like a newbie, you can try, but I don't think you're gonna like this one. Yeah, it's for a more mature person, but even a woman in her 30s, or even she has like 26, 28, and she's really comfortable in her life. She's very like, she wants to express her femininity, her love, the way she is, she can wear this perfume. But it's definitely for someone who has experience in life, not someone who are like newbie and discover things, but it's a very, very elegant perfume. You know what? This perfume reminds me of like Bergdorf Goodman walk. You know, a Bergdorf Goodman walk in New York. You enter Bergdorf Goodman, but not the, you know, not the Bergdorf Goodman, the good side of the Bergdorf Goodman, and yeah, it reminds me of this walk in New York and between Bergdorf Goodman. I like this perfume. It's a very, very good one. Okay. Okay, the third one is also a very, very special perfume. It's a special perfume in some way that... So I don't have a story with this perfume yet. I have a story about how I discovered this perfume, but I'm gonna wear this perfume. I'm waiting for something happening in my life so I can wear this perfume and I can associate this perfume with an event in my life. Right now I have a story about how I discovered this perfume, but I didn't wear this perfume with a special occasion, for a special occasion or a special event. I used to wear this perfume in Paris because I had a bottle a few years ago and I wanted to wear this one. I wanted to not finish the bottle, but I really like the smell. This perfume, it's one of my best perfume. It's my signature right now. I know it's gonna be my, I know it's my signature perfume. But yeah, I did not wear this perfume for a special occasion and I'm waiting for something happening so I can wear this perfume. So the perfume is Nuit Indienne by Jean-Louis Scherer. Nuit Indienne, I can translate by Indian night, Indian night, Indian night. Yeah, it's Indian night. So just by the name you can really discover things. A little bit of story behind it. First, Jean-Louis Scherer. I strongly suggest you to watch my previous video on vintage perfume because I talk about Jean-Louis Scherer and another perfume I wear all the time. This is my all the time perfume by Jean-Louis Scherer. But I'm gonna explain to you a little bit. Jean-Louis Scherer was a very famous French fashion designer in France during the 80s. 70s, 80s, he was one of the best French fashion designer, meaning that all the wealthy women, American and all over the world, especially Middle East, they were wearing Jean-Louis Scherer. One of his clients were, for example, Kennedy. Jacqueline Kennedy was a client of Jean-Louis Scherer. Elizabeth Taylor used to love Jean-Louis Scherer. He has a lot of wealthy women, Middle East and American women. They were in love of Jean-Louis Scherer. You can still find clothes of Jean-Louis Scherer, and his style was really like, I'm gonna say it was really elegant and sexy. It's a very elegant, sexy. I discovered Indian Nights in San Francisco. In a place called Jacqueline Perfumery. You might know this place, you might know. It was really famous, it's closed now, but it was famous. Jacqueline Perfumery was run by André, a French guy. Very old person. He ran this shop like over than 40 years. So it's a very, very big shop. and he used to carry very, very rare, very unique French perfume, and a lot of people in America used to flight just in San Francisco to go to Jacqueline Perfumery to find the perfume, the very like unique perfume. He used to ship, but I know that people who were like very into perfume, they used to flight to San Francisco just for that. And when I discovered this perfume, I was really like in love. And this perfume is an oriental, so it's an oriental animalic, so another animalic, so meaning it's a very strong perfume, very magnetic, very intense. With this perfume you magnet people, and people can smell you. You're gonna be noticed with this perfume. And the other things, it's more a night perfume. I'm not gonna suggest to wear this the day or at work. In fact, it's not this perfume is more a night perfume for me. It's more a date or night perfume. I'm not gonna wear this one the day, to be honest, or maybe for a special occasion. I don't know if you have like with the COVID, it's not gonna happen, but maybe a cocktail or something like that. Let's say after COVID, you can wear this one for special occasion, but it's not something you can wear all day for the day, you know, at work. It's very difficult, you know, not to smell this one, because I know it smells very, very good. So let's start. I'm gonna start with another place on my skin. The wrists are the best place to wear perfume and to try perfume, because in the wrist there is a lot of pulse. So here, the wrist here, there is a lot of pulse, there is a lot of life. You know, most of the time we take your pulse with the wrist here and in the wrist. So it's a very powerful place in your body actually. So that's why I used to wear perfume on this side. So let's try. I'm not gonna rub too much. Oh my gosh. Too much emotion right now. Too much. So I'm really waiting for something to wear this perfume actually. So the top notes are like peach, mandarin, orange, bergamot, fresh. The top notes are very fresh. It's an opening of fresh, floral and floral spicy notes. So it's very traditional for an oriental perfume, I'm gonna say. The middle are very ylang. You have probably jasmine. I can smell the jasmine right now. Heliotrope. So heliotrope are very, very strong notes in oriental perfume. They are very classic but very strong. And now I can start to smell the base, but I just want to give a little bit more time for the perfume to develop. Yeah, now it's the base, and now the base there's a lot of vanilla, tonka, vanilla, bezoin, amber, musk. It's really the base of the perfume, and it's really blend with an animalic note. Animalic note is the civet of the civet. I can smell the civet right now. But this perfume is really, it's addictive. There is something addictive in this perfume. The other I showed you a few minutes ago, Boucheron, it's magnetic, it's animalic, it's very elegant, but this perfume you can also wear Boucheron the day. But this one, about Jean-Louis Scherer, there's something very addictive in this perfume. You want to smell again, and there's also something I never smell in an oriental perfume. There's a type of notes, like, there's a lot of mystery in this perfume. A lot of mystery. That's why it's called Indian Nights. I think probably like Jean-Louis Scherer wanted to like recreate the atmosphere of an Indian night. I don't know if you ever been to India. I've never been to India, and I hope one day I can go to this beautiful country. But you know, the Taj Mahal, the street in India. An Indian night is probably that, you know, it's a walking path in the middle of the Taj Mahal with the sun dawn, you know, coming down, a beautiful sunset, and yeah, and you're wearing this perfume. It's a very, very good oriental. This one, it's magic. Actually, yeah, it's magic and mystery in this perfume. Yeah, there's definitely something very, very addictive, and so this perfume, it's really for a really good event in your life, a very good occasion. I don't know, something positive, something with a lot of joy also. But it's a very also good perfume if you date someone, if you fall in love, if you want to make someone falling in love with you, wear this perfume. Is gonna work. It's magic. It's magic. So now we are coming to some perfume I didn't know. So they were new for me. So I don't have a long story or like a story behind the perfume, because I don't have any occasion to wear this one. I hope I'm gonna find some occasion, but they are new for me. But I can give you the emotion, because these perfumes are vintage, so we are still in the vintage side, and they are new and they are very, very good perfume. I'm not disappointed. So the one I'm gonna show you right now is Bazar. Bazar by Christian Lacroix. So in another video, I also showed you a perfume by Christian Lacroix. Very, very rare perfume by Christian Lacroix. This one is, it's gonna be easier for you to find this one actually. I bought this one on Amazon. It's not a super expensive price, so it's decent, but the smell is very, very good. It's a very, very good perfume. And just to tell you a little bit about it, so I didn't know a lot about the Christian Lacroix perfume. Christian Lacroix was a really extremely well-known fashion designer in the 90s. He stopped his fashion house in 2009. He was really famous. He never made ready-to-wear. So just to tell you about the style and the personage, the persona, he never made ready-to-wear. So meaning that he always made and only made haute couture, and he always refused to make ready-to-wear. It's, for me, Christian Lacroix is not really a fashion designer, is an artist. The clothes made by Christian Lacroix are so there's so much quality, they are so unique, meaning that each piece of clothes made by Christian Lacroix are unique. It's not ready to wear. It's an art. It's like wearing a piece of art, and for me, he's not a fashion designer, he's an artist. He never wanted to make ready to wear, okay? And so he creates perfume, and I think you can also find the smell, the same quality, the same height quality and unique things in Christian Lacroix perfume. So I wanted to try Bazar, and the style of Christian Lacroix is very opulent, very oriental. There's a lot of oriental inspiration. He was Spanish, he's still Spanish, he has a Spanish origin, and he loves oriental. It's very opulent, there are a lot of gold, a lot of different colors. It's very, very opulent. And just to tell you that a lot of these clients were from America. A lot of Americans used to love Christian Lacroix, and also Middle East, because they love this gold, or love all the ornament. There's a lot of profusion, a lot of opulent detail in Christian Lacroix. So if I said to you that you can guess the type of perfume Christian Lacroix made, he loves oriental perfume. So if you like strong oriental perfume, you're gonna love Christian Lacroix. This one is a very, very interesting oriental. It's a very good Oriental for me because it's strong, but it's very fresh. It's a fresh Oriental, and I never try a fresh Oriental in my life. Fresh perfume are not really Oriental. Fresh perfume are eau de cologne. You know, there's type of perfume you can wear the summer after shower. They're not really, you know, they are not long lasting. They're just made to refresh yourself. A fresh Oriental for me is a pretty new type of perfume, pretty new. And to tell you how much this perfume is, how much I like this perfume, when I try this perfume, I love it so much. I wanted to take this perfume with me for my next trip, and I was like, I want to wear this perfume now. Like, I love this perfume. This perfume is more for the summer. If you live in a very hot place right now, Arizona, California, Florida, this perfume is for you. It's more for the summertime, summer, spring, but for me it's a very good summer perfume. And if you go out, if you hang out, if you date someone during the summer, this perfume is a good one. It's a really good Oriental. It's a fresh Oriental. So it's a perfume that you can wear during the summer. It's a pretty new perfume for me. I never ever try a fresh Oriental. So it's really unique. So let's try. I need to find a place right now. I can, maybe I can, let's send my hand. Okay. I'm gonna smell a lot of things today. Gosh, really good. For me, it's a very good dupe of Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford perfume. It's the only modern or contemporary perfume brand I love. I found Tom Ford very high quality perfume, and it's really hard to find high quality perfume, especially now. But Tom Ford are very expensive perfume, okay? They are very expensive. If you don't want to put too much money in Tom Ford and you love the Tom Ford perfume, especially the cologne by Tom Ford, go for this one. Go for Christian Lacroix, because for the price, it's like, for me, it's like a Tom Ford perfume. My God, it's a very good Oriental perfume for summer. So the notes are very different. So this perfume has been launched in 2002, and it's a Floral Green. It's an Oriental for me, fresh Oriental. It's a new type of perfume. So the first notes are very fresh. They are very refreshing. They are like citrus, peach, pepper. For me, I really smell the bergamot and the citrus. It's a very refreshing smell. The middle notes are more on the floral side. They developed, they are different, and now it's less refreshing. It's more on the sweet and floral side. So I can smell apricot, I can smell blossom, I can smell hibiscus, I can smell peony. But now we are more on the floral side. It's deeper. The first notes are very refreshing, very light. The middle notes are more deeper. Now we're getting to the heart of the perfume, to like the base, to the identity of the perfume. And the base are super interesting because now we are into the Oriental. It's more woody, it's more chypre, woody. They are musk, amber. I can smell the sandalwood, for example. Violet. Now I smell the violet. I smell roots. I smell roots of flower. Not roots or trees or like, you know, very green side, but roots of flowers, which is more Oriental. More Oriental than woody. It's a very good perfume for summer. This one you can wear perfume during the summer and you're not gonna like, it's not gonna be too heavy. And it's very difficult to find a perfume during the summer. That's why people used to wear cologne, or you know, Tom Ford cologne. Yeah, like I said, this perfume is very good to wear during the summer, and I know how hard it is to find a perfume, a good perfume during the summer, especially it's very hot. You don't want to wear something heavy. This one is really perfect. You can even wear this one during a beach, you know, a beach party or a beach cocktail, you know, whatever on the beach you have late nights. It's really like, it's a fresh oriental. It's a new type of perfume. I think Christian Lacroix wanted to try a new type of, he wanted to create a new type of perfume. I never smelled something like that. And yeah, it's sweet and fresh at the same time, and it's a good dupe for Tom Ford. Tom Ford are very, very expensive bottle, so if you don't want to spend that much money on a good perfume, you can definitely go for Bazar. I found this one on Amazon actually. Okay, the last one is a very, very special perfume. I don't have any memories about it, but I can tell you how I discovered this one and why I got so interested in this perfume. So interested in this perfume. So if you are a perfume connoisseur, or if you are not, I strongly invite you to go to a website called fragrantica.com. So Fragrantica is a good website for perfume lover, for perfume connoisseur, for perfume addicts like me. And if you want to, before buying any perfume, if you want to discover a little bit, you can find information on Fragrantica. They list all the perfume in the world. I think all the perfume in the world are in this website. And if they are not, you can enter a new perfume. You can register. You can and put the information. And I was on this website and I was looking, I don't know, I was looking for something, and I interesting and really passionate review. So much people, they're like, oh, it was my mother perfume, she smells so good, I will always remember this perfume like my mother perfume. She was wearing that during the 70s, during the 80s, and when she went on a date with my father, or when they went on the restaurant or a date, she was wearing this perfume. You know, and they were so passionate, and a comment was mentioning about how deep this perfume is, how magnetic this perfume is. This perfume is for a fatal woman, blah blah blah. Look, I was so intrigued by this perfume that I decided to try this perfume, because I got to a point that like someone was saying you have to smell this perfume once in your life to know if it's for you or not. I don't know, I was so intrigued that I decided to try, and I buy the vintage bottle, a small vintage bottle. So this perfume is Magie Noire by Lancome. Magie Noire, so translated by Black Magic. Black Magic. Could you even imagine this name? A perfume named Black Magic. So just give you an indication how magnetic, how mysterious this perfume is actually. If you wear something called Black Magic, there's predictions that you are very, very, very mysterious woman, and you're gonna be very magnetic actually. So this perfume is a chypre floral, and I do not agree with that. So I'm gonna say this perfume is a chypre oriental. For me, it's really an oriental perfume actually. Even it has a lot of woody and green notes. It's a very oriental perfume because it's also an animalic. It's also an animalic perfume. So you're gonna find an animalic note, animal notes, So it's a very magnetic perfume. This perfume has been launched in 1978 and it's a very strong perfume. It's a very heavy perfume. So it's not a perfume you're gonna wear during the summer, I don't think so. Or maybe if you're so in love with this perfume and you think its perfume is like you. But it's a very heavy one, so it's a strong perfume and it's more on the Oriental Chypre side. And Chypre perfume are different, they are very unique perfume because they blend a different type of notes. They blend floral, they blend woody, sometimes you even can smell a little bit of liver. They are also Oriental. Chypre, it's a really like different type of perfume. So let's try this perfume. Let's try this perfume. So now I need to find a place because this perfume is so unique, so like people were so obsessed about it that so I decided to put on my end, my other end. I'm gonna smell like I'm gonna smell so much different perfume, it's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, I can understand why people got so intrigued and so passionate. So this perfume had a lot of personality. It's the most unique Oriental I ever smelled in my life, actually. It reminds me of Mugler. There's a kind of Mugler perfume. You know, Mugler perfume, Cherry Mugler. They are very strong perfume. They are very strong perfume. They are very distinctive notes. I can smell a woman wearing Thierry Mugler, I don't know, 2 kilometers from me. 2 kilometers, so I don't know how many miles it is, but I can smell this woman like, and I know it's Mugler. Meaning the moment she enters the room, I know this is Thierry Mugler perfume. It's not something I would wear, actually. My grandmother used to wear that, but it is something instantly I know it's Thierry Mugler. So this perfume, it's like that. I think instantly, if you know this perfume, you can smell this woman, I don't know, 2 miles away from you, so it's a lot. So the top notes are very like, they are woody floral. It's a mix of woody floral. The top notes, I can smell the rose, the raspberry, the cassis, cassia. I can smell a lot of different fruits, and but it's fruit woody. The middle notes are very deep. They are deep, meaning I can smell cedar, roots, I can smell honey, I can smell tuberose. There's a lot of tuberose. That's why it's a very strong Oriental, because there are a lot of tuberose, and tuberose are very strong. A small jasmine, but which is very interesting is the base of this perfume, because the base is really unique. The base of this perfume is unique. So I can definitely smell the civet. The civet is the animalic note. So I smell the civet, I smell the animalic note, but I smell the patchouli, I smell the amber, I smell the musk, I smell the myrrh. The myrrh is very present, and if you use myrrh at home, essential oil, or if you know the myrrh smell, you know how much myrrh is strong. That's why this perfume is very strong, because there are very strong ingredients and very strong smell. Myrrh, benzoin, civet combined, tuberose, it's super strong. And I smell incense. So, you know, everything combined is super strong. Tuberose, incense, myrrh, rose, patchouli. Patchouli, so can you imagine a perfume like that? Patchouli, incense, myrrh, rose, and civet. It's the most powerful combination actually for a perfume. So that's why it's a very strong perfume. So this perfume is good for a woman I'm not gonna say mature, but I'm say more than mature. It's a woman, like it's a very, you have to, for wearing this perfume and be comfortable with that, you have to have a lot of personality. I think this perfume is really for someone who is an artist, I don't know, maybe celebrities, I don't know, but you have to be like someone. And yeah, it's for maybe someone who has a lot of experience in life, very mature. It's a very like, it's perfume for someone who love like, you know, esoteric thing, black magic, witchcraft. I don't know. If you like witchcraft, you have to try this perfume. Yeah, you have to be really someone to be comfortable with this perfume, because there's a lot of strong combination actually. This perfume also is good for a really like a party night or crazy night in your life, and you want to remember like all your life, whatever. It's a very strong perfume, definitely. And yeah, the combination of everything, the tuberose, the myrrh, the incense, the rose, the civet, it's a lot. So yeah, I can understand how people can very be intrigued and how they can remember, especially if your mother was wearing that, how you can be like, how you can remember that all your life actually. So it's a very strong perfume, and if you want to be noticed, if you want to attract, and this perfume is super magnetic also, if you really want to be noticed, you can wear this one. You know, I think this perfume, it's a good one also if you are wearing leather. So there's type of perfume that are better on leather. If you're wearing, for example, a leather jacket, they are better than on the skin actually. It's a strange thing. But yeah, I'm gonna say this perfume is gonna be a really good perfume if you are a leather woman, meaning that if you love to wear leather, even fake leather, huh? If you're vegan, I'm vegan, so fake leather, it's always better. But if you love leather, or if you like, you know, this kind of sexy tissue, sexy fabric, it's better. Sexy fabric, I think this perfume gonna be like very good on leather jackets. Yeah, it's very strong. So okay, it was a lot today actually. This video is gonna be very long. It's a lot to digest, a lot to try. If you try this perfume and if you love one of them, don't hesitate to comment below the video. You're gonna find all the references for every perfume I mentioned. And yeah, I would be super interested to know which one you love, which kind of memory you have with this perfume. Again, like I said, perfume are meant to be wear. You have to wear the perfume, you have to live with the perfume. Perfume are like human beings. They live. For me, they are living creature. They live on the skin. They live with your memory. They live with your life. And I will be super interested to know how you wear this perfume, if you love one of them. And yeah, I'm gonna continue this series of vintage perfume. I start to sell on Etsy, something I wanted to do. I sell a vintage mystery box, perfume box, meaning on every box I create for you a combination of 3-4 perfume, vintage perfume, unique perfume, French perfume, if you want to try. And I send to you this perfume. It's personalized. Each box costs between 20 and 30 bucks. It depends on the vintage perfume I'm able to find. But it's an interesting product if you want to try new perfume, you want to discover. Yeah, it's a vintage mystery perfume box. You can find that on Etsy. And yeah, I would be super interested to know what you think about it. And that's it for today. and I'm super happy. And yeah, I will be like, I wish you a present happy day, and I'm gonna say to you, see you for a next video about vintage perfume. Bye bye.